welcome back to Leeds Lately. This is going to be a quick fire video tonight. Georginio RUTTER has officially signed for Leeds United. It is a done deal, a record-breaking transfer fee for Leeds. If you want to know a lot more information about the general gist of the transfer and how Georginio RUTTER, I think, will line up for Leeds and how he will play in this system, then I have done a video on that. It's the last video on the channel that wasn't a live stream, so go and check that out. I recommend that one's a good watch. But for the general idea, he's a striker, he's good at linking up the play, he's good at holding up the ball, which is something that Rodrigo doesn't really offer. Rodrigo is good in this system because he's good at that final finish and he's good at that direct play. Georginio RUTTER is a bit of a combination of Bamford and Rodrigo. But Georginio RUTTER adds that a little bit of extra class, and cutting in from the right hand or the left hand side, he can play with both of his feet. He's good at linking up the play. He's also really good at putting balls into the box. I talked about in that video his shot creating actions. He creates a lot of chances, almost 3.5 per game for his other strikers and his other players around him. So I think he could also really help out players like Brendan Aronson in there as well, who's obviously having a bit of a tough time at the moment. But yeah, Georginio RUTTER, great signing for Leeds United, and it really shows what's the word? It really shows ambition. That's the one, ambition. This is what you get when it's a quick fire video just off the dome. It really shows ambition from the club going out and buying somebody like that because they know we're struggling at the moment and they know that might help us out in the goal scoring department. For example, that Villa game last night was obviously really difficult for us to score goals even though we created a load of chances. So I think he is going to be a perfect fit for us in that attacking lineup, as well as Verba coming in. He's going to be excellent at slotting into that team. I don't think he'll start straight away in the next game, but I do think he's going to start to work his way into the team and prove that he should be there because he's definitely got that in his locker. We've been waiting ages for this to go through because the medical was supposed to be yesterday or the day before, but it's all gone through now. It is official. Georginio RUTTER is a Leeds player, and I'm so happy that it has happened at last, because we've had so many times where stuff has fallen through, like Bamba Dieng, like Cody Gakpo, like Charla de Ketelera. It's all gone wrong until now, and we've got this player in. We've just got to hope that it doesn't go wrong for him and he's able to live up to his potential, because there's going to be a lot riding on this transfer because he is our most expensive signing ever. Granted, we've been away from the Premier League for 16 years and we came back. Rodrigo has been our most expensive signing ever until now, where Georginio RUTTER has smashed that. And actually, it looks as though we might be going in for a central midfielder as well, with Seko Fofana and Azzedine Ounahi being linked. A video will be coming out tomorrow about Azzedine Ounahi because I watched every game at the World Cup he was involved in, so look out for that one on the channel. That should be a really good one. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do a quick update because I'm so happy this transfer has actually gone through now, and hopefully some of those chances that we've been creating will finally be finished by RUTTER in there, knowing where to be. And one of the biggest things that I think he has is that striker's instinct to be able to say, I'm going to stand in the middle of the box and things will drop to him. And it sounds so simple, but when we had somebody like Dan James in there, we really struggled because he didn't have that striker's instinct. He's a winger. He didn't really know where to stand. And something as simple as that, RUTTER knowing where to stand, he picks up a few extra goals a season because of that. So I think it's going to be an excellent signing for Leeds. And like I said before, when I could finally think of the word, it shows a lot of ambition from the club. And yeah, I'm just buzzing that they finally got it over the line. I think it was the most tracked flight ever on the Flight Tracker app, which is just the most Leeds thing I've ever heard. So yeah, hopefully it puts a little bit of a positive spin on things at the moment, because obviously things are going wrong results wise, and I'm just about to go on the final word now just before I record this. This is why it's so quick fire. I've got 4 minutes until we go live on the final word on the Just Joe Football Show channel, so I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible, but there's a lot of bad blood at the moment and a lot of sort of bad energy in the air surrounding Jesse Marsch and stuff, but hopefully this transfer will alleviate that slightly and give him a little bit more time to try and get some wins. in the Premier League. And so, yeah, this has been a bite-sized video, about 5 minutes long. Thank you for joining me on it. But there will be a much more in-depth tactical analysis of Azzedine Ounahi, the Moroccan World Cup star, tomorrow. So check back on the channel for that tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching Leeds Lately, and I'll see you in the next one.